So you have to admit, that trailer was pretty epic, right? But anyways, welcome back to Asgard. Today we're going to be checking out Battle Chasers Nightwar. And I will say that I actually played like quite a few minutes of it. Just kind of looking at the menus and messing with the combat system and looking at all that. And I will say it's so good. Because for those of you who don't know, Battle Chasers Nightwar is a turn-based RPG as far as the combat system, but you also have world exploration, map exploration, that sort of thing, and different dungeons and whatnot. Now, I went ahead and deleted my save data, and so we're going to be starting a new game and just jumping on in. I haven't, like I said, I haven't gone too far in because I was waiting for you guys, but I will say what I've seen so far. I've been waiting for this game for quite a while, right? And what I've seen so far has been so good. I love turn-based RPGs, and this one just has that really crisp, beautiful graphics, just beautiful sound, beautiful art style. Like, everything is just so spot on. And the story is very intriguing so far.
Years have passed since the great warrior and leader of men, Aramis, vanished. Left behind were his mighty gauntlets, artifacts of untold power, giving their wielder the strength to move mountains, as the stories were told. Also left behind was his daughter, Gully. She discovered her father's gauntlets, setting in motion the events that would make her a target of great importance and bring her into the company of her greatest defenders. Nolan, the wise and mighty wizard, whose tongue is as sharp as his wit. His mysterious companion, Calibretto, a war golem of immense power. Garrison, a swordsman, once brother-in-arms to Aramis, now sworn to protect his only living kin. And the rogue, Red Monica, who can be foe as quickly as friend. Together, they have traveled the capital lands while defending Gully from those who seek the power of her gauntlets for themselves. Nolan, on a personal quest to learn more about mana, which fuels the world's magic and technology, has led the group towards a mysterious landmass known as the Crescent Isle. There, vast reserves of mana were once rumored to exist. As they approach the island, they quickly discover why so little is known about the area.
Dun dun dun. I love the characters, and you'll notice that the one guy with the chain and shield that was doing like the element signs, he wasn't on the list of the characters in the group, so I imagine he'll probably crop up a little bit later or something, because he does seem to be one of the 6 main characters. So.
Everyone hang on! What are you waiting for? Shoot back!
With what? It's a stealth show.
This is stealth?
Just do something.
It's always on me. These kids don't know how easy they've got it.
We're being boarded.
Get below deck.
You break easier than I do, remember? More incoming, port side. Oh no!
Gully, what?
All right, Red. Looks like it's just me and, figures.
And I will say that my my volume settings don't seem to affect the cutscenes. He says she says we made it, or at least I did. Bredo? Garrison? please be nearby. But my volume settings that I have it set at, they don't seem to affect the cutscenes, so I know that the voice volume didn't quite, it was like right the exact same volume as the music, and there's not really a whole lot I can do about that, so I do apologize. But anyways, you'll notice the way it moves and feels and looks reminds me a lot of like League of Legends, honestly. It does remind me quite a bit of that. Debris. Yes, there's debris from our ship. And there are like secrets hidden around on the map, as you'll see here in a minute. Because I did discover, I guess, one secret when I was on here just messing around. So there's Calibretto. You're awake.
Rojo, you're all right.
Yes. Are you feeling better? You've been resting for a few hours.
I guess I wasn't completely prepared for that cannon blast. Was I dreaming, or did you leap off the ship to catch me?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
And Garrison? Monica?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with Nolan.
Then let's get moving. They could be hurt.
Garrison already went ahead to search for them. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm still woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
First, allow me to further heal your wounds. Then we will meet Garrison.
It's funny because they're supposed to be protecting her, and they just left her at the bonfire by herself, like asleep. Alright, switching party members. Each party member has their own unique dungeon skills. You can swap out the active party member in order to use each's abilities to explore and interact with the world. You can open your compendium and check the skills section to see what each hero's dungeon skills do. Calibretto's revitalized dungeon skill can heal the party. Try swapping to him and heal your party. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch to him and hit spacebar, and you'll notice that everybody's health jumped up. Now, if we hit O, we can actually open up the compendium, and there's so much stuff in here. You can see dungeons found 0 out of 8, unique monster seen 0 out of 153, time played, steps taken, experience earned, like all this stuff, all your scoreboard stuff is here. So anyways, if we hit here on the character menu, we can see both of our characters, and we can rotate them and everything. You can see what they're equipped with. So they each have weapon, armor, ring, neck, and trinket slots. And then if we can go to skills, you can see passive skill 10% to all damage reduction. Calibretto has plus 10% healing power. And dungeon skills, Gully has ground smash, briefly stun all nearby enemies. Stun carries over into combat, also breaks weak walls. And you can see we unlock another dungeon skill at level 10 for each character as well, which is going to be interesting. And then we have combat abilities. So you can say there's different abilities unlocked at different levels. They go up to 23 on Gully. Actually, I think it's 23 on both of them, yeah. And then we also have actions. We'll get into those once we get into combat. And then we have a biography, which they pretty much covered most of that, but I will read through this. Gully has long been on a quest to find her missing father, Aramis. Her most prized possession is the pair of gauntlets he left behind, which he used to fearsome effect on the field of battle. They give her incredible power, but also put her in great danger. She's not the only one who knows of their power. And Calibretto, an ancient war golem built for battle, Calibretto developed his own sentience and, in the process, befriended the wise wizard Nolan, who saved him from persecution. Though a kind and nurturing protector, Bretto commands an arsenal of destructive firepower capable of quickly handling any threat to himself or his allies. And then we also have inventory, that's pretty self-explanatory. We have a journal that tells us our objectives, main and secondary. A dungeon codex. Right now we're just in the world. So we don't have any dungeons to look at, I guess, at the moment. And then right here, this is a fishing tab, because this game does have fishing in it. And you could say there's all these different fish that we can catch, and it does keep up with them and show you which ones you've caught. You can see your current fishing equipment. Right now we have a splintering branch as our rod, and our lure is a moldy lure. So it says this can technically be used for fishing, and some fish aren't too picky. And this is like a, I believe, like a tackle box for us. So quite a bit of stuff. I haven't actually gotten to where I can fish yet, so I am quite curious to see how the fishing mechanics in this game work, because I tend to love fishing on games. Something survived the fall intact. We'll open it up, and we got 1 common part and 17 gold, and actually right up here, easily missed, there's a hidden passage discovered. So first up we have a chest here. Drenched Scout Tunic. Let's see about equipping that actually. So if we were to switch to this, our physical defense and magic defense would go up. However, our stamina would drop, which would be a little bit of health and stamina decrease. But all things considered, I mean, that's +8 on physical defense and +6 on magical defense. Now I'm assuming he's not going to be able to equip that, which makes sense. Let's go ahead and throw on that Drenched Scout Tunic. And you can see it's actually got a blue rarity. Where these are all white, like commons. So, and there's no physical appearance difference, at least as far as these two pieces go. I don't know if that's going to change as we progress through the game. Like maybe we're going to find armor that looks different on our characters. That I'm not sure about. But anyways, a skeleton, we can interact with it. It says, next to these piles of bones is a scrawled note. Awoke in the night, didn't realize what happened to Rochelle until it was too late. The look in her eyes, it was like she'd never seen me before. She gored me real good before I could react. It was ever since finding that mana in that crack in the ground. Shouldn't have taken her so close to it. Tired. Getting dark. Mana? Okay. And we need to keep an eye out for like weak walls as well, since the ground smash can actually destroy those. But I love just the crisp cleanness of this. Look out! Da-da-da. And then up here we have what looks like a festering slime. Here we go, battle. Alright, so you can see we can use items, flee, abilities which require mana. You can see mana is the blue bar, health is the green bar. And then we have standard actions. And if we click on this, like jab, deals 14 damage and generates 10 overcharge. Scatter shot deals 16 damage to the target and 8 damage to a nearby enemy. And protection, place a damage shield on an ally that absorbs 31 damage. So I'm going to go ahead and use a jab, though. Just a standard physical attack. And then Calibretto, Gut Punch deals 14 damage and applies Sunder, increasing physical damage taken by 10% for 3 turns and generates 10 overcharge. And then also has Defend. His is Defensive Matrix. And then he's got a Heal and Obliterate. Deals 22 damage over 4 hits. If sundered or bleeding, the enemy takes an additional 7 damage. I'm going to go ahead and just use Obliterate, I think. Or no, I'm going to start with Gut Punch so we can get Sunder up on it. But I want to show you the Obliterate because it's really, really cool. Now recall. Actually do quite a bit of damage to me there. Alright, so let's use Obliterate. This skill is awesome. It is really, really cool. And let's go ahead and jab him. I love it. Just punch and pop, pop, pop. Didn't think so. Alright, so victory. We got a little bit of XP. Rewards. Enemy slain, 90 XP. Lightning fast, 8 XP. So we do get a speed bonus for killing them rather quickly. We got 3 gold coins, 3 common parts, and a simple slime ichor. And we'll head on through here. As you rise in levels, the Beastmaster may have new ways to unlock further potential in the heroes. Alright. Garrison went northeast looking for Monica and Nolan. We should head that direction. I'm sure they're fine, but we should hurry just in case. Acknowledged. Okay, so this is the world map, and we just got our achievement. That's actually right where I stopped, was that blue arrow. What is this? Take all loot. We got a blade leaf, veil herbs, and 2 faintly glowing powder. So we can actually harvest, like, stuff. Alright, so let's head. I love this art style on the menu. Alright, so we got a battle with a ruins spider. Let's go ahead and gut punch it. Oh, man, we did a ton of damage to it. And it's dead. We're too powerful. Alright, what did we get? Common parts and digger silk. Sounds good. Inspect. Worn letters on the top of this sign read Tallin Crossing. The plank pointing east says High Lake Village, with the message, not anymore, carved cryptically into the wood directly over it. The rest is damaged beyond readability. Okay, let's go up here. We got 2 veil herbs, 2 blade leaf. There's something right over here. I might as well go ahead and loot it. And I'm not for sure where they want us to go. I'm going to go to the end of the pathway because it looks like there's a chest underneath this guy. Yes. Okay, but it might be hard. Oh, it's just a ruins bat. Golly, defend yourself. I will if I take some damage. Ah, this guy's going to be... I think this guy's going to be a little bit of a pushover. Oh, he just sped himself up. 9 damage. That's actually not that much. That first, like, slime that we fought did more damage than that. But I love the graphics and the detail, like, in this. It's so just beautiful. Alright, we got a blade leaf. And we'll go ahead and take all loot. We got a Veil Scout's Tunic. Is that better than what we got before? No, we would... Oh, wait. Required level 3. It is better on physical defense. Attack power, we would actually lose 8 attack power. Gain 6 stamina. Well, can't wear it yet anyways, so. Anyways, pushing on, we'll go up this direction. Just more digger silk. Okay. And this all connects together. Looks like, oh, there's Garrison.
Gully, I'm glad you're alright. What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
You would have done the same for me?
Maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you. Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them.
Alright, Garrison has joined the party. So let's see what his exploring skills. He's already level 2, actually. Quick Step, a dash that avoids trap damage and adds a massive haste buff to Garrison if he initiates combat with it. Builds overcharge faster and has a larger overcharge pool. Okay. What is this? A handwritten journal entry is scrawled on parchment. General Xavier returned from the main front last night. Because he came in darkness, few got a good look at him, other than to say he seemed well. The wars elsewhere have taken their toll on the outpost, with ranks thinning and our defensive practices becoming lax. I'm not sure Ravenheart even bothered to take his patrol last night, but then he always did seem the lazy sort. That should change with Xavier stalking the halls once more. Carlost. That's 1 of 4. Spoils of war, the general returns. Lore piece obtained, spoils of war, the general returns. Okay. And if we open up the map, this is the area where we're at right now. So I'm assuming that we're right in this section right here, like coming around, and we'll have to wrap up along into that section there. Okay. More of you. Yes, just the bats. I guess we'll just do Swift Strike. Deals 21 damage. Narrates, what was that? 15 overcharge. Cleave deals 18 damage to the target and a nearby enemy. Rally Strike deals 34 damage. Increases haste for all party members by 10% for 2 turns. Then Warblade consumes up to 40 overcharge, dealing 44 damage and adding 0.2 to damage for each overcharge used. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do Swift Strike. And then Overcharge. Overcharge is displayed in red next to your mana bar. It's generated by using regular actions. Overcharge is consumed in place of mana and used for bonus effects and certain abilities. It goes away after combat though, so make sure to use it while you can. It's interesting that it can be used instead of mana. Very, very interesting. Okay, they're both about to hit level 2 pretty soon. Oh, inspect. A road sign leans precariously to one side, reading north harm's way, south wilderness. Interesting. So north leads straight into harm's way, huh? I believe the town we spotted is just north of here. Perhaps we should head there before exploring further. Britta was right, let's head there first. Okay, so we can't go to the south right now, so... Just run. One shot. Just got a crit and one shot. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, it looks like a couple battles and they'll be level 2. Alright. Alright. This must be the village. I see a few lights, but no people. Where are they? Let's bang on a few doors. Okay, find the town. We have done that. So I guess let's head over here. Grimbeard Smithy. We're supposed to speak to the villagers. The heavy iron door, radiant furnace, and proliferation of metalworking tools strewn about tells you this must be a smith shop. Let's pull the massive doors open.
You're the town smith?
Mate, who the hell are you?
That's a rough way to greet strangers.
Being strangers, you don't know how rough we get around here.
I suppose we're gonna learn quickly.
Aye, skin's got to be thick to survive in a forsaken land like this one. And your hammer better be heavy. Speaking of forsaken lands, how did you lot end up here?
We came in on an airship. As we approached, pirates ambushed us.
Seems right enough. Though not quite pirates, as you say. Bandits. Simple as that. Just thugs full of hot air. But they've been a right pain in the arse recently.
Bandits. Who do they work for?
Well, being bandits, themselves mostly. That said, they're acting differently the last few moons. Less scatterbrained, more organized. As a few of us left a bit worried.
We were separated from some friends during the battle. We think they may have them, or know where they are. We'd like to chat with them.
Chat. A few weaklings came by causing trouble last dawn. Chased them off down the south road. You can head that way, if you think you'll find your friends.
If we don't, they'll regret it.
Keep your head up. They must have a camp down there somewhere. There's work to do.
Let's chat. Avoiding the southern roads, are you? We'll head there soon enough. As you say.
Who are you? Goodbye.
Okay. I thought I could maybe buy things from you. We've got an inn and tavern.
A drink, friend.
Oh, okay. Let's chat. Where are we? Missed the sign on the way in. You're in the town of Harm's Way. Don't worry, the name's more bark than bite. That's a relief. What tavern is this? The Disemboweled Traveler.
Hello.
Okay. We can rest for 8 gold. Browse waivers. Adventure is always better when it starts with a stiff drink. Let's see, he's got Granny's Batwing Pie. Man, that's expensive. 88 coins for that. Comforting Meal makes one feel rested, restoring 24 health each turn for a few battles. Devil's Spawn Trapale, a favorite around the time of Kickstarter Fest. Increases attack power by 40 for a few battles, but will leave you tired once the effect wears off. Common Ale, a Common Ale not too strong, increases attack power by 16 for a few battles. And Pauper's Slop, meager scraps of food tossed in a cauldron, increases defense by 24 for a few battles. Okay, I want to sell, let's sell this Traveling Garb. We don't need that. Let's see, Digger Silk, strong webbing gathered from giant spiders, can be used to refine rough wool into refined wool to craft superior equipment. Okay, yeah. So there is crafting, and we're going to hold on to these things for crafting later on. The Curio Shop. The door to this oddly shaped hut is locked. Strange tinkering sounds can be heard within. The tinkering continues, but no one answers. Knock again. The tinkering sound stops briefly, replaced by a few curt profanities and something. What's the meaning of this? Oh my, a war golem. That is almost fascinating enough to warrant my time. Being fascinating is a requirement. Yes, now please stop knocking and go away. And I expect you to buff out the damage in my beautiful antique entryway. The door slams in your face. So he's a crazy person. Alright. If I go back into here...
I'm still... Be careful.
He doesn't sell anything. He may sell stuff later. I imagine the Curio Shop probably does as well. The Altered Bestiary. Well, well. Oh, Beastmaster Rojo. I know, I played like a few minutes of this and I actually got a trading card of her. We have fresh band of adventurers loose here in the Vale. Experienced ones, no less. We've seen our share of battles, and you? Ha! I have. Though, by the way you hold your blade, not the same kind. Let's just say my foe are the wilder kind. The name's Raha. Beastmaster Raha. As I see it, the only foes worth fighting are the untamed kind. And lucky you, this island is littered with them. So we've seen. Ha ha ha. The slimes and bats in the woods around town? No, you're in for worse than that. We're here looking for lost friends, not hunting for trophies. Indeed, many get lost on this island. Rescue mission or not, you could use some basic advice to survive here. Take this bestiary journey. Track the creatures you fought. You'll find doing so rewards you with insight into their strengths and weaknesses. Survive long enough, and I'll point you towards more worthy tests. You may find it necessary when searching for your friends anyhow. The search will be brief, we'll make sure of it. And then we'll be gone as quickly as we arrived. I've heard that before. Don't get killed, adventurers.
Make it back.
Make it back. Okay, so now we have the bestiary in the compendium.
More talk.
Now let's talk to her real quick. Kill more, talk less. I'll point you to the good fights when you're ready.
A warrior's greed. Be careful.
Alright, so if we open this up... Oh yeah, now we have a bestiary section here, and we can open it up and see a description on it. Beast perks. Oh. Combat abilities. Combat knowledge. Oh, the more we kill it... We've only slain 3, and probably, it looks like about 5 of them, we can see the stats and ability details. And you can see beast perks. Beast Hunter, defeat 50 beasts, and we increase experience earned by 5% for all heroes. Outpost Hunter, defeat 100 enemies from the Iron Outpost. Increase stamina by 1% for all heroes. Wing Clipper, defeat 50 bats, increase haste by 1% for all heroes. Then Green Slime, defeat 50 slimes, defeat 100 enemies from the Iron Outpost. Ruined Spider. Huh. I like that because like all the mobs have, and there's 10 pages altogether of mobs. But they all have like those like challenges we have to complete. And then, okay, now we have a lore section here, the Iron Outpost. And, oh, if you get all the lore, you get a completion reward. Moderate Prismatic Flask, restores 60 health and 40 mana, and we get 100 gold. Alright. Next up, we have the Book of Secrets. A well-made sign hangs from an oiled gargoyle on the door. It reads, "Out to lunch." Rip the sign down and throw it in the dirt. Let's do it. The enchanter will remember that. You stare at the spot where the enchanter's sign once hung. Whoops. Check gates. Oh, we need a key. This locked gate must be might as well be solid steel wall without the key. Okay. And if we come over here, the collector. Let's browse his wares. Okay, overcharged cannon. Energy leaks from this powerful cannon, seeping into Calibretto and re-energizing him. Invigorate generates 10 overcharge each turn, but you'll notice it requires some kind of weird currency. 20 of these, like, things. Serrated claws. These claws have a serrated edge, causing enemies to sometimes bleed when struck. Serrated blade has a 10% chance on hit to make the target bleed for 122 piercing damage over 3 turns. And booty blade. Lucky blade of the high seas. Wielders claim they sometimes happen upon extra treasure in their travels. Gold finder increases gold found in combat by 20%. And these all require, well, that requires level 10. This one requires level 15. This one requires level 19. Okay. Let's inspect this whale. This appears to have been the town whale. It's in bad shape and doesn't smell very good either. Inspecting the whale confirms that it does, in fact, smell terrible. Inspect strange machine. A flat round machine sits quietly in the earth. Dust and dirt are spread evenly across its surface. Let's turn it on. Nothing happens. Okay. And can I go on across here and battle this guy? Yes, you can. Single spider, general, just beat down fight. What was that? Cannon fire! Get back! And there's a cannon emplacement on the ridge to the east. We cannot go any farther. The risk is too great. Damn. Okay, I want to kill this thing. Oh, it's a double battle. I'm just trying to kill everything that I come across because it's like... We got all those like challenges. Plus they're about to level. They'll level after this battle. Level 2. Unlock Nature's Bone and Quake Fist. Awesome. Scraps of hide. Sounds good. Let's check this gate. The sturdy door is locked. Forest and hills can be seen beyond. Okay, so we need a key for that as well. Cannon fire! Alright, so I guess we're heading to the south of town. Oh, we got a slime. Double slimes. And the mobs right now are all pretty straightforward. Just beat them down. Physical attacks. Oh, and I can actually scroll out a bit. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to head to this just straight south first, I think. Because that area to the east is actually fairly large looking. Oh, I see a treasure chest over there. I love these maps. Like roads going everywhere. Oh, and I can't use Calibretto's like heal thing right now. Like since we're on the world map and not in the dungeon map. Because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, I need to use Calibretto maybe to heal up. Especially like Garrison, because he's taking a little bit of damage, but... But no luck. But he's actually fairly close to leveling, so... He'll be up to level 3. Okay, so we have a yellow exclamation mark here. What if we head down here? This gate is locked. The woods beyond grow dark. And just in case they like try to warp us back to the town or something, I want to check these directions. Southern gate, an imposing door stands surrounded by moss-encrusted ruins. A thundering swamp lies beyond. Let's approach the door. Oh, we can go through here. Oh, the Southern Gate exploration area. Okay, well maybe let's go to the exclamation mark first. Yeah, let's leave the area. because they may have like quests or something for us there. Or something. Kill this bat. Just one bat? No, it's two bats and a spider. Actually, we've got... deals 18 damage to the target and a nearby enemy. Yeah, let's do that. And let's hit the spider. Abilities... Nature's Bone. For the next 3 turns, anytime an ally receives damage, they're healed for 3 health. Okay, I don't want to use any of his... We're going to go ahead and just gut punch the spider. Because then whenever he comes in and cleaves it, it should kill the spider. And then... she got Quake Fist, right? Deals 34 damage to target. And I'm going to go ahead and do Scatter Shot. Good work, Garrison. Which actually, the Scatter Shot is a nearby enemy, so I don't know if the bats are actually going to work with that. Now it only hits 1, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. I was just testing it. There was crit and Sunder. There we go. Overkill, bonus XP earned. Okay, so he just leveled, unlocked Rage Wave. Sounds good. There's a strange campsite just off the road. Let's investigate. Oh, this is an exploration area. Alright. Barricades in the middle of a forest? Someone is here. Yes, we should proceed with caution. Yes, let's do that. Alright. What do we got here? 8 gold. And 7 gold. A camp. Looks like someone was here recently. The smell is certainly fresh. The bandit Grimbeard drove off. Ambush! Damn you. Here we go. What the... What? Is that a ghost or is that like a stealthed rogue? What's Rage Wave do? Hits all enemies, dealing 31 magic damage to each. Uh-huh. I'm going to go ahead and start with a Rally Strike, actually. Deals 36 damage. They're having like a whole conversation here, too, and everything. I'm going to do Rally Strike on the Armored Eviscerator. Because that's going to speed everybody up as well. Then I'll go ahead and do a Quake Fist. And then you can just Gut Punch. Get that Sunder up. There we go. He's about to take a bunch of damage from their specials. There we go, 32. And everybody's got haste up now. Okay, hover over status symbols with your cursor in combat or in a dungeon to get more info about buffs and debuffs. Rally Strike increases haste by 10%, which is basically like speed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get Sunder up on this guy as well. I like to keep that Sunder up. And then let's go for a jab. Oh, not enough to kill it. Okay, well, luckily, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and attack him. You can see on the left-hand side there, like, what attack orders are. And he should be able to finish this one off. You'll regret that. Goodness. Giving me a beat down there. But you're dead. Alright. Ooh. 2 level ups. We got Wildfire and Barrier Swing. We got some Rough Wool scraps, a letter opener. It looks like a new sword, and a Bloodied Letter. Okay. This letter he was carrying has a seal. Must be important. What does it say? Hard to tell, it's half smeared in blood. It does say outsiders, which must be us. Also references an outpost. Smith in town may know what that means. Why do I feel like this is going to get complicated? Alright, find the bandit messenger, Grimbeard, chase south. And bring the bloodied letter to Grimbeard. Okay, so that new letter opener sword, I'm assuming that's a weapon for Garrison? Yes. Attack power will be up by 8. The messenger was not known for his subtlety. Serrated blade has a 10% chance on hit to make the target bleed for 17 piercing damage over 3 turns. Sounds good. Sounds very, very good. Alright, what do we got here? Cyclone and a layered leather vest. Alright, guess we're going to equip that stuff too. Those are both green rarity. Cyclone, we're going to get a 20 increase on attack power and 0.9% percent on crit. We're going to lose some physical defense, magic defense, and health, but that's okay. And then Garrison got a new chest piece, the layered leather vest. Vest has another layer of leather padding to dull blows. We do lose a little bit of attack, but that's fine. The trade out's good on it. I wonder if, like, she ever gets other gauntlets. Like, these gauntlets are so powerful, but I got an upgrade. So I tossed them to the side. Alright, I guess that's everything that we have to do here. So, I'm going to go ahead and head on out. And I guess we could go through the southern gates. Let's go ahead and approach the door. And I wonder... This gate's pretty big. What are they trying to keep out? Or in? Either way, I doubt we're getting it open. At least not yet. Yeah, you may be right. Okay, so this is just a prelude of things to come, but I do see some items down here. Which pique my interest. There's 15 gold. A sign on the well reads, luck to those who give enough. Okay. There's 19 gold. Should I throw in like 100 gold? I don't think I'm ready to do that. Coast iron ore, faintly glowing powder, blade leaf, veil herbs, and gold. How much gold do I have at the moment? 145 so far, it looks like. A well handle. Oh, what's that? This handle looks like it would fit perfectly into the side of a whale. Let's throw in 100 gold. Let's just see what happens. You throw coins down the well and hear a big splash. Then from deep down below, a voice bellows at you. Coins down a well? Seriously? Do you believe in fairy tales too? If you really want to give something meaningful, try upping the ante. Throw in 500 gold. Alright. Well, I don't have 500 gold right now. I just wasted that 100 gold. I mean, it may end up leading to something, but right now... nothing. And let's leave the area. I want to get that bandit woman. And this guy. I'm curious about him too. He seemed pretty cool from the video. So, okay, so we were just in this area right here. Actually, there's a gate here. The bridge gate appears locked from the other side. Visible through a crack in the wood is a large tent hiding among the thin trees. You hear faint sounds coming from that direction. Let's bang on the gate. No one notices the racket. Okay, I tried banging on it again and nobody noticed still, so I'm going to assume that there is probably nothing that we can do there at the moment. Alright, but anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for right now. But I do plan on continuing this. I'm quite enjoying this game, honestly, and I'm curious to see how it plays out and where it goes from here. So far, I'm absolutely in love with the art style and the combat and everything. So, but if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys want to see more, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. I hope you guys are interested in this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Personally, I it was love at first sight for me. When I saw that trailer and I got in the world, it was so beautiful and crisp. I was like, yes. Yes, please. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.